my screen is
Yeah, start Fauzi.
okay. Like since the corporate tax is all active right now, we can now start a groundwork on transfer pricing. Many of them will be aware of it. Then I'll just give a basic idea what transfer pricing is like. Okay. Like we all know what transfer pricing is. In corporate tax, so transfer pricing rules apply to UAE businesses with respect to related party and connected person. Where there is a transaction which is happening between related party or a connected person, transfer pricing rules applies to check whether the transaction is happening at a arm length price or not. Where arm length price refers to a price of a transaction or a rate of a transaction which is happening if it was happening between two entity which are totally unrelated. So the basic principle is there is a transaction which is happening between two parties where like they are like connected parties or a related party, and there is an independent they are like a independent and they are not an independent enterprises, and there is an adjustment which is made to profit. So there are methods which are used to calculate the arm's length price. First one is comparable controllable price. Then there is a resale price and cost plus method. These are the most common methods which are used to identify the arm length price. Then there is what are related parties. Related parties can either be any of the four which is now shown on the screen, where first will be the two or more natural person who are related with the fourth degree kinship or affiliation, including by way of adoption or can be through adoption or guardianship, a person and its permanent establishment or a foreign permanent establishment, two or more person that are partners in the same unincorporated, like partners in an unincorporated partnership, a person who is a trustee, founder, settlor, or beneficiary of a trust, a foundation, and its related party. So basically, we can understand what a related party is like when the transaction which is happening between two enterprises which is incorporated or is unincorporated, and which is happening between them on a regular basis, which is other than the price which is available in the local market. Then there is next, for later party, a person or a judicial person where where a national person naturally indirectly on the judicial person or 50% of a shareholding interest, where a person is having holding of for more than 50% of shareholdings of another company, where two or more judicial person, where one of the judicial person directly or indirectly own the other judicial person. There's an ownership interest that doesn't have to be the shareholding percentage, but is having control over the other company. A judicial person, whether alone or in conjunction with the related party, directly or indirectly control over the judicial person. So these are the most common situations where we can say that a person is related to the other party. It can be through shareholding or it can be other than shareholding also. Meaning of control. Control means, like I told you, it can be through shareholding, like 50% of greater in voting right. Then can be constitution. We're able to determine the constitution 50% of board of directors. If there is a person, he is not holding the 50% shareholding of a company, but he is having a right to constitute 50% of the board of directors of that company, then can be considered as a control. Then being entitled to 50% or more of profit of a legal person. In this situation, we can understand that a person who is not related by way of shareholding or having any not constituting the board of directors, but is having control of the 50% or more of profit of that company, having ability to exceed significant influence of the affairs and the business operations of the legal person. Like that person is having control over the operations, like normal operations of the company, then we can say it is there is a control in that company. Then what are the connected person? Person is constructed to be connected to a business, the person meet at least one of the following condition. This like I told initially, in the transfer pricing rules, it can be either through connected party or related person. In under connected to a business, it can be either be an owner, director, or related party of any of the above. Okay. um, Transfer pricing rules are basically implemented to ensure there is a harmony and compliance between the enterprises which are transacting um, in on a regular basis, and to ensure that they are made on an arm length price. Thank you. I will share the document in the group. Yeah, anyone having doubt means you can check it.
Thank you so much